Hello, I'm the Archangel Daniel, and in this video we're going to talk about sex and relationships in heaven. So in heaven, as mentioned before, there is heterosexual, gay, lesbian and transgender people and angels. It's possible for people and angels to have relationships and to have children, and for people to get married, and if they should break up they can have divorce. It's possible for people to be single, be swingers, and also there are some people who have more than one husband or wife. The types of sex that exist include oral sex, which was discovered early in history, and masturbation was also discovered early in history when the first batches of angels were created. And as I mentioned earlier in another video, how God and Mary discovered sexual intercourse, and it was discovered by accident, and this led to pregnancy and childbirth and the birth of Jesus. And that happened 450 billion years ago. Anal sex is also acceptable in heaven and was discovered by angels in the first history and added to the tech tree for humankind and delivered during Adam and Eve's time and after Noah's flood. Body switching. So it's possible in heaven for people to switch bodies. How this is done is a person or angel can have a second body that looks like them with different genitals. So a woman can have a vagina plus an extra body with a penis, and a third body can have a vagina and a penis. And the switch is done, it takes 4 seconds. But first they have to ask God if they could be blessed with one. And then questions are asked as to the details of what they want the genitals to look like. People can also alter their body's shape. Women can have larger breasts or smaller breasts. People can have longer penises or shorter. So cosmetic changes can be made. It's done on a soul level and filled within your body. So there's stasis chambers that hold the spare bodies, and the person's soul remains in a stasis chamber and is telepathically connected through wormhole telepathy through the Holy Spirit to the spare body that they want to use. We do something similar here on earth for angels to come to earth. So an archangel walking around on earth would be very noticeable. There's a 15-foot tall guy walking around, or woman walking around. It would be very noticeable. So in order to blend in, a similar thing is done. The archangel's body is in fact in a stasis chamber which protects the body and the soul, and that is telepathically connected through wormhole telepathy, through the hub, through the Holy Spirit, to the body, or chassis as we call it, on earth. And it can happen from childbirth onwards. So people can relive their lives in heaven and start from child and grow older from there. Angels who are martyrs relive their lives. It's part of their reward. They get to relive their lives in heaven from childbirth onwards. The super archangel has got some enhancements as far as sex is concerned. in heaven, people don't go to the toilet because the Holy Spirit detects waste and fecal matter and urine and teleports it out into a waste dimension. So people don't need to go to the toilet in heaven. Therefore, the anal cavity in the bum for the super Arkangel has been enhanced for sex. Women also don't suffer periods in heaven. There's in fact a button that turns it off in the brain, and the Holy Spirit controls this. And women don't feel pain when they give birth to babies in heaven either. That is also handled by the Holy Spirit. With sex, there's no harming of people at all in heaven. It's forbidden to harm people. People can play around and role play. There's definitely no torture of others. So that's another topic, and that's it for this video. I'm the Archangel Daniel, and I'm from heaven.